We're all very much involved with trying to take care of the people we serve. So whether we're calling that person a member or a client or a patient, and the truth is that to really take care of that individual, we really need to be working together. And if you talk to anybody across the entire healthcare ecosystem, I think they would readily admit that there needs to be this kind of collaboration, but there's not often the space to have the kind of discussions we're having today, where you have people from many different sectors in that ecosystem talking about how to work together, how do we overcome these silos. And so I think this is really an important discussion that I hope can be replicated many times across these sectors and places all around the country. I thought the discussion around value-based payments and what that means for our different organizations is really a real good highlight here. I think that for me, the important thing in that discussion, there was a lot of talk, for example, around costs and reducing the total costs of care. To me, the emphasis really ought to be on value itself and defining what that value is. Again, across the different sectors, because it's going to vary from one type of organization to another. One organization is going to be more concerned about the total cost of care. Other organizations about the quality of care. Other organizations about how care is perceived by the patient, or how the delivery of care affects the clinical providers and clinicians and so on. All of those factors are part of the algebra for value, as you might, I actually think of it as an algebraic equation, with quality being divided by cost multiplied by patient experience, and the care and what it means for the clinician. So you got to deal with all of those factors, because if you can improve the patient experience and improve quality, even if it might cost more, you can still get more value for the dollar that's being spent. So I really enjoyed that discussion. I also really think that the discussion we were having about building a hybrid organization, because a lot of us, there are people in the conversation who are in startups, and they're probably more networked than some of the other organizations. Most of us, however, are in very hierarchical organizations, very structured organizations, and the discussion about how to build networked, cross-functional kinds of discussion and interaction within that type of organization is so crucial, because it's the only way that we can ever become creative and agile, which we need to be given the problems facing healthcare today.